what?
Shining through the dark, past 1,000 stars, we have come this far. Who we are is just a
Anything, and they will take the maximum. So this Ocean Drake will be taken down. We'll see what the next one's going to be. Is Infernal Drake coming up next, and we will of course have a Cloud Soul for game number 1. Is Doran going to get knocked up? Canna, not with a lot of mana available, but you can see Doran just walking into that one, flash forward, and that was just disrespectful out of Doran. First blood so easily for Canna.
And Kana still has his spellbook available, I believe, so everything is just going really bad right now for DRX. You have an Akali that's going even against Gangplank in the mid lane, and this is a byproduct to how Chovy chose to play out the lane. Now Faker drawing a lot of aggro here.
Yep, barrel comes down. They do get the flash out. Yeah, double flashes in here as Goshik's going to be able to take down the Akali. Cuz has been exhausted as Kerry is chasing after them. But
play by Faker ends up getting punished. Take a look at this. So Doran tries to get the whole crash in. He tries to turn around to get the knockback on Horn.
캐리 해줄게 내가. 오케이 나이스. 이거 트런들 잡고 먹고 갈 수 있어 상도아.
Carrier being able to rotate around. I mean, Deft right now is struggling just a little.
4, 5, 6. Even though there's a Victor and a Gangplank, things just get really hard as, okay, pick scaling comp, rotate for Herald, and see how it works, Cotton.
Yeah, well, Carrier is going to go down very low, eats the Grey Health, flashes away, but in goes Faker. Is able to execute the Tahm Kench, but now he's on the wrong side. He's got the Shroud, but already 2 kills have come in as Teddy takes a magical journey. Looks for the next one, but Faker steals it away. And T1 find another fantastic team fight in from base right now. Chovy's going back, very close to having his flashback available as T1 look like they are going to fight for this. Teleport coming in, it's down very low. There's the Tempered Fate, and Pyoshik doesn't have his flash available. He will have to use that ultimate, but the Devour comes in first. Faker now in the backline. The Dragon is stolen away, but this is all about the Akali and what he can do to try and eradicate DRX.
Yes, DRX.
Well, Faker is going to dive on top of Chovy. There's the Cannon Barrage. They're going to trade ultimates for the moment. Second charge not there anymore for Faker, so no more aggression as DRX are going to put down Shelly on the top side. As Canna's looking to try and at least stop something. Gets a knock up, but that's only going to deny. So, slight advantage here, but Deft will need a Devour here from Carrier. Does get him into his belly, but Carrier relatively low and Cuz making his way in. Teddy should be taken down here as DRX have turned it bottom side, and now Cuz could be in trouble. There's the stopwatch from Carrier. Deft very low, but Cuz as well takes that auto from the Victor and is in a lot of trouble. Abyssal Voyage, Deft can't get in, and Faker is going to be able to take down the Tahm Kench anyway.
Yeah, so it ends up being a 2-for-1 in the end, not the end of the world. But T1 definitely making out ahead as Kana trying to run for his life right now. He's going to make it. He's going to dab on them with the Pengu emote. You have to wonder how close Akali is to the Gunblade. Because let's take a look at how this all transpired. So Deft walking up, knows that he has the Devour by Tahm Kench. Gravity Field ends up coming out, and Cuz actually kiting a little bit suboptimally, gets hit by the Gravity Field, but it doesn't matter because you have Faker coming around from the north for the flank, and they end up casting the heal on Bard. Got a little bit nervous perhaps against another Death Ray by Deft, but it doesn't matter. Abyssal Voyage comes out, donate. No one really builds instances except for the Tahm Kench, and then obviously the Trundle. So none of the primary carries are going to be super tanky. At least not until the later stages. We'll get some resistance. And Chovy, you can see, he could have kited down. He could have been kiting down that entire time. There was no way that Akali would have been able to kill him. Pillar comes out, Faker flashes away, perhaps not knowing about the Jace. Just too ultimate available, but T1 with the low ground is exactly where they want to be. Horn has an upgrade of not electing to use it on anyone.
Yeah, Faker's actually going to be taken down very low here. Goes golden, Gravity Field is set up, Flash comes down as there's the Cannon Barrage, stopping a lot of this re-engage from T1. Subjugate now on cooldown as DRX are just going to move over and take this outer turret. As Death Rays are flying left, right, and center. Carrier, they're making sure that T1 aren't rotating over to this Drake. And now it looks like 3 members of T1 have been caught out of position, because down to half health as DRX, they claim the low ground. Now it's time for T1 to find a way back in.
Yeah, and you can see Kana, just barely gonna miss the Death Ray. He upgraded the Obsidian Cleaver here instead of Teddy's Molten Edge, which is a little bit surprising. They're gonna go over the wall, they're gonna flip.
Yeah, we're looking for a 50-50 as Faker's right into the backline. Great devour from Carrier, and Faker falls. Canna gets exhausted as it is going to be the Mountain Drake locked down by DRX, and they claim a couple of kills. Abyssal Voyage very aggressively on top of Cuz, who will get licked by Carrier and destroyed. But no, fantastic snare comes through from Effort. I don't know whether it's going to be enough as flashes forward from DRX, and they are not stopping Teddy. In trouble, the flash from Chovy, the Chaos Storm, not enough, and Teddy's going to survive. But the pings are down on the Baron.
The pings are going over to the Baron, and DRX managed to win a Mountain Dragon that I don't think anyone probably would have suspected them to win if you just rewinded the tape by like 45 seconds. T1 were in such a good position, but now they're the ones that got out muscle. Teleports coming in to try to do something.
This could
but
be
this should be
kill.
the Baron.
Faker's gonna dive on in, and oh my god, Faker steals the Baron. He's turned it immediately. Takes down the jungler as well. Carrier, no options. This is an uber throw out of DRX, but a fantastic capitalization by T1. They ace Dragon X in the Baron pit, and now the game might just be over.
해볼게.
나 중력장
중력장 없어.
changes everything.
나 이러고 이렇게 할게.
Here in this Baron fight, Faker gets in.
가면. 뒤에도 봤어. 뒤에 좋아.
And then really good play by Faker. As we do approach levels, 15 through 18 and whatnot.
We'll be able to play a little bit more recklessly. And this Dragon has already been started. Flanking position for Faker, as you can already see. Double control wards are put down. But look, this Dragon is just already taken. Cuz is going to be able to eliminate it. And DRX unable to do anything. And here's the Ornhorn to try and go for the re-engage. Double knock up there on the Piotric and Carrier. There's the Cannon Barrage. Faker gets into the backline. Hasn't done anything just yet, though. This is going to get shot by Chovy a few times. Redemption coming on in. And that is going to get Faker back up to relatively high health. Flash is going to be flashed by Carrier. As Def making his way in, but not able to actually follow up with this Chaos Storm, as Teddy not going to be displaced.
Well, they're going to push in the mid wave first. They're going to try to get vision control over this. Might even be able to go over and take the red buff away as well. Perhaps putting it on the Jace or the Gangplank as Kana's caught out.
Yeah, going to be able to get the knock up there as Def gets devoured, gets spat out again. Good knock up there from Carrier. Def has to flash to get himself out of the way. Faker immediately exhausted, dives onto Def, who's already dead actually. Felios takes him down as Chovy, the last real man standing who can do any damage, but Doran is going to be there. Effort chasing after Carrier now. They're just going to give up their Tahm Kench as Doran moves on back. A minute and a half until that Mountain Drake is available. And Chovy should be able to get the back off here. No, not able to. As he's hit by the Forge Fire Cape. Effort turns up, doesn't land the Cosmic Binding. As Chovy trying to do the impossible, takes a magical journey, wants to take down the Bard. But he's just gone back and forth through this journey. Can he actually take him down here, though, is the question. He's going to get that lifeline. A lot of extra lifesteal now available for this Gangplank, who's going to get knocked up. And there is the boop with the Brittle.
In any foreseeable universe, as I just want to point out, Faker, a bit of a savant, did build
I saw it.
The Void Staff. As we take a look at this, so Kana, he gets caught out right here, but it doesn't matter because the angle from DRX doesn't really matter. Faker gets a flank off for free. There's no phalanx by DRX, which is so important for the Gangplank and the Victor to be able to fight, and then it's run for the hills out of DRX as they can't really find any leg to stand on. Chovy busy fighting with the Raptors, and that actually delays him so much.
Damn, Chovy is so close to level 18. As T1, they've decided that fighting for a Mountain Drake, not necessarily all that much of a big deal, but DRX are getting in here. Tempered Fate comes down. Single knockup from Canna isn't the best as Chovy's in this Drake pit. Goes golden with his stopwatch, but he's still in danger and will be taken out as Cuz locks down the Mountain Soul. And T1 are staring down a Game 1 win. Faker diving into the back line. And now Doran trying to run, but he's not going to be able to. 5 members of T1 just launching after him. He buys a small amount of time, but it's a double kill for Faker. A 10,000 gold lead and a Game 1 win for T1.
And I think that that's just going to be it. There's no way for DRX to sort of resist this push. I mean, Keria, he's going to try what he can, but none of the members are going to come up in time at the journey to help just get some of the members across, and this is going to be Game 1 going over to T1. Even though there was some shakiness, they almost actually threw the game away, but they managed to remain steadfast. They brought it back. Yeah.
But these are the Nexus turrets falling down. T1, Game 1 in this best of 5. Pretty comfortable.
And I know that I wasn't really right for you, and I promise that I'm the blame. Just don't go, cause this life isn't right for me, and it's causing me all this pain. Can we start it all over? And we try